Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zach. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here on the channel today. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about my own top 5 updates that Red Dead Online needs right away. These are 5 things that I think the game needs to get better. This is aside from all the bugs and the glitches and all that stuff that needs to be patched. This has to do with the game itself, making the game better and advancing it through the beta stage. So hopefully when we get to the version 1.0 release and the full game of Red Dead Online, this game will be the best it can possibly be in the quickest amount of time. So starting off with number 1, we need to have the money increase that we earn from missions, or the prices need to be decreased. Now, I don't necessarily think the prices should be decreased, but I do think the money we earn from the missions and like the stranger missions, from the story missions that are in online right now, and the additional story missions that we will be getting in the future, I think we need to earn the money increase from that. Because right now, the fastest way to earn money in Red Dead Online is to actually hunt alligators and birds over by Saint Denis, or pronghorns over by Blackwater, and just hunting these animals. If you kill any animal in your path and just skin them, you'll actually get a lot of meat. Bring those to the butcher, sell that for a lot of money. That's like the quickest way to earn money in this game, and it still is a pretty big grind. It's pretty boring. When I live stream, I don't want to be live streaming me just killing animals the whole time. I want to show you guys more content, do missions, get into PvP battles, go into competitive and stuff. And right now, the money you earn from races, the competitive modes aren't awful, but the races and the stranger and story missions, right now the payouts are pretty bad. The story missions aren't as bad as the stranger missions, but the stranger missions, you can spend anywhere between 2 and 15 minutes doing these things. And on the 2-minute missions, you usually get paid about $1 to $2. But when I've spent like 10 to 15 minutes on a stranger mission, I've made like $5, and it's been an absolute waste of time. So I do think the money needs to be increased right now. I think an appropriate amount would be, if you're going to spend 15 minutes on a stranger mission, $25 to $30 would be pretty good. I don't think Rockstar is ever going to do that, but I think they should. The prices in this game are really high for the amount of money you're earning from these missions right now. If you're earning an appropriate amount of money from these missions, then these prices won't seem so insane. Now, of course, the grind to actually get money to unlock weapons in this game seems so big, unlike GTA Online, where you only spend a few $1,000s, and that few $1,000s is easy to get. You can spend that few $1,000s on a weapon. But in this game, there's not a whole lot of content that's unlocked at lower levels that you can necessarily pay for. So the weapons are one of those things that are going to cost a lot, because in GTA Online the weapons didn't cost a lot, but if you guys wanted to buy a really fancy sports car or a supercar, those were the things that cost a lot of money, and the weapons are comparable to those supercars in GTA Online in Red Dead Online. Like the Mauser pistol, for example, it's $1,000. That's gonna take you at least half a day to grind out to get all that money, depending on exactly what you're doing. Of course, like I said, if you're hunting, you're gonna get the money faster, but if you're doing missions and stranger missions, it's gonna take you days to actually unlock that. So number 2, I want to talk about the second thing here, is implementing private lobbies and private sessions. Right now, we don't have any option for that. We don't have any option to only host a crew lobby or only host private sessions. We can only hop into public lobbies, and usually then that leads us to, people who don't want to engage in PvP gunfights. They're getting killed, or they're just getting straight up griefed by other players, getting targeted unnecessarily by people. I get targeted in my live streams all the time, and it's really annoying. So we do need private sessions if you just want to go and grind these missions on your own without getting killed all the time. Especially when you're hunting, people will kill your horse, and then you lose all the pelts on your horse itself, unless you have Horse Reviver and you can actually revive your horse in the meantime. So that's the second thing, we need private sessions in the game. Number 3, we need implemented free aim competitive lobbies. This is one that's necessarily I'm not super adamant about. I mean, I could almost care less. I don't use free aim in the free roam or in competitive. I don't know why anyone would actually use free aim in competitive when other people are using assisted aim by default, but that's exactly why people want their own free aim lobbies where you can only free aim, and I get that. If people want to use free aim in competitive, they can, and Rockstar should separate the modes where people who have assisted aim can't play with people who have free aim, or they should be designated lobbies where there's a designated free aim only competitive lobby. That way you don't have people who want to play on free aim, but they're automatically put at a disadvantage because other people have assisted aim, and they're obviously going to get the kill. So that's number 3. Number 4, Rockstar needs to add the Rockstar editor. They said they would be doing this in the future, and this has been leaked according to Rockstar Intel. I made videos about this in the past as well, which you guys can go check out. But the Rockstar editor needs to get added as well. That will help with YouTube content creators making funny videos and all that type of stuff. Now the last one, number 5, we need drip-fed content addition for new missions, races, competitive game modes, weapons, maps, all that stuff. Rockstar put out their newswire, and they also talked about on Twitter today how you guys need to pay attention to their own newswire over the next weeks and months for all the upcoming news and information and all the updates this game is going to be getting. But I really hope that they take advantage of how this game is in beta and constantly push new updates. We should be getting hot fixes and patches and actual updates you need to download a couple times a week right now that we're in beta. That's the point of beta. Rockstar doesn't need to go through a certification process with Microsoft and PlayStation to push out their patches to us as players. They can just pretty much implement it right away. That's the point of games being in beta. Microsoft and PlayStation understand that games in beta are going to have bugs and glitches, and so they don't necessarily charge developers for trying to push out new patches, because games that are in beta are going to need a lot of updates all the time. So I hope that we get consistent updates for new missions, races, competitive game modes, maps, weapons, all that stuff. I don't want to see a big update of 25 missions added after a couple weeks. I'd love to see, you know, on a Tuesday and Thursday out of the week, maybe 10 missions every Tuesday and Thursday added. That would be pretty sweet. I mean, that's just an example, and it's probably highly exaggerated of what they're going to do, but I hope we see consistent updates all the time, because it's going to keep content fresh. And right now this game seems like a little bit of a grind, considering how little money you earn from actually earning missions, and hunting is obviously a big grind as well, because, you know, you earn some XP, but it's overall pretty boring just to run around and kill animals. You want to interact with other people, get into gunfights and all that stuff, and right now you just don't get that much money from doing that. So those are the 5 things and the top 5 updates and patches that, in my opinion, Red Dead Online needs right away. I'd love to know what you guys have to say about this video. What are, you know, just a couple things that you guys want to see added into Red Dead Online as well. Of course, there's tons of bugs and tons of glitches that Rockstar needs to fix. I didn't even want to talk about that in this video because it's almost redundant. Of course, they need to fix and patch all that stuff, and I'm sure they will. And once they do that, they can start implementing all these other things to take advantage of Red Dead Online being in beta. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome to all the new subscribers recently. We're almost at 30,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new and you enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and also subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that bell icon, turn on post notifications, and check the box where it says always receive notifications, because unless you hit always, you won't always receive notifications from this channel for every new video and live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also follow me on Twitter at HazardousHDTV so I can talk with you in real time over on there. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.